Hello, Emil. How are you? Let's wait for some more people to jump on. I hope you're doing good. I was worried there for a second that my live wasn't streaming, but it is. So we'll just wait for a few more people to catch up. Okay. Good, thank you. Very good. Had a really good sleep last night, so I'm raring to go with my live, but we'll see if we get any people on. It is a bit unusual, isn't it? Like no one's jumping on. Maybe the algorithm's just got to catch up, but that's okay. Okay. Maybe it's just going to be me and you. Maybe, who knows? Okay. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Give people some time to jump on. Hello, Tessa, how are you? Bit of a slow morning today for me. It's the evening where you are, maybe. So happy, happy Sunday evening. Tessa, you're on the list. We're going to wait for a few more people. Usually there's 15 on now. For those 15 people online, please talk to each other, talk to me, let me know that you're there. We're going to do a collective, as we always do on the live, and then we're going to move into the free readings. Hi, Noxie, how are you? We've got 3 people talking, okay. So if they're online and you're sitting here watching and you want a free reading, please put your name in the feed, in the chat. Let us know that you're here, and we're going to move forward first of all with a quick. Okay, Tess. I'm not sure how to pronounce it with a H, but I'll Tessa. You see the do. You see the do want to live as alone. Saya. Hi, Saya. How are you? I have put the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn, January monthlies. I've also put the earth signs, January the 12th to the 18th, earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, weeklies there on the video section. Please go ahead and make sure that you watch them, especially if you're rising or north node in any earth sign. I'm going to be focusing on earth signs at the moment. Saya, please don't post questions in the feed, okay? I will put you on the list, and when we get to you, you're number 4 on the list, so you should get your reading, but like, just please be patient and don't post questions in the feed, because you're new here and you don't know the drill maybe. But if you're on live, on the chat now, I will do your reading, but please don't yet clog up the feed with comments or questions. Yeah, I thought I'd go live. I didn't go live yesterday, I think, or the day before. I was very busy doing private readings and such, so and I wasn't going to go on every day anyway, like I used to do, but so that's fine. So happy Sunday night to you all. Let's have a look and see what's here for the collective reading while we wait for other people to come on as well. They can click on this later at, let's say, at 6 minutes 30 seconds. So shuffle until then, and then we'll go forward. Who is learning something new? Somebody's learning something new, I'm picking up here. Okay. No, just wait, Saya. I'll call your name when it's your turn. So let's have a look at a collective reading for today. Yeah, a new path ahead. This is the energy you're standing in, you're sitting in. This is really, really, really nice. I do feel that there's like something new that you're going to be learning. This is the energy that you're working with, making a decision, having made a decision, and now able to forge ahead with that. I mean, we make New Year's resolutions. I was talking to my friend the other day, Eddie actually, and I was saying I don't like the word, I think it was Eddie, resolution, like New Year's resolution, because it means like it's signifies or talks about having to resolve something. I don't think we have to resolve anything. I don't like that word anymore. I think it's just like New Year's goals. Like, what are your New Year's goals? You know, if you're wanting to move forward with something, it's a great time now to go, like, let's action stuff. Okay, let's start actioning. Let's start putting into practice what we've been thinking about, what we've been planning. Okay. For some of you, it may be a struggle to do this, especially if it's something new, like going to the gym or not stopping at that fast food place as you drive past it. So yeah, some of you, you've made some sort of decision about a love relationship. I do feel that if you have, it's like someone you really love very, very dearly. I don't think it's an issue. You are very cautious as you're moving forward, I feel, in the month of January. There's a cautious, you're doing things like possibly in secret. And for those who are doing things in secret, that's okay. Just like be careful who you tell things to. Picking up that Seven of Swords energy as well as like High Priestess energy. This is also the number 3. You could be seeing 333 quite a lot if you are, or 222. Go ahead and find out what that means in your angel numbers on your search engine. I do feel that whatever goal you're going towards, it's going to take a while to get there, but you're very dedicated and very disciplined and feel very like, I'm going to do this type of energy. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we have. Yeah, you know, for some of you, it's about a love relationship. Masculine energy now, Virgo. I want to say Virgo. We have the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck before. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Masculine energy. What do we have with this? Maybe you're going towards the masculine. Maybe you're fixated on one person. Maybe they're fixated on you too, okay? Okay. Perhaps you've had, I just feel this is very energetic, this reading. You've had a lot of disappointment in love in your life. A lot of disappointment in relationships. And it's like, when is it my turn? I'm always like failed relationships, possibly divorces, long-term relationships and breakups or breakdowns or people leaving or you leaving because it wasn't the right person. I do feel it's this reading for someone out there. It's about love. I do feel it's about, you know, the heart chakra energy. Perhaps you've been thinking a lot about your past lately and how, or what part you played in relationship breakdowns. What lessons as well, what karmic lessons have been learned here as well. Very love sort of energy, this reading. Okay, what else do we have? Perhaps you're thinking about your finances as well and how you can grow them this year. You know, possibly in 2025 you spend a lot of money, or I'm hearing like poorly, like you had a poor relationship with finances, possibly you're rectifying that, you're healing that. So if you've had issues with finances, there's definitely some healing going on. King of Swords energy now, okay? So there could be a few masculines around you in your life. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this card. Okay, what else do we have? The Hierophant in the reverse. The Moon in reverse. I'm going to put them in the upright and have a look at them. There is some changes going on in your life right now. Perhaps you know, especially for those who are going through a breakup through your own decision or another, or a mutual decision. It's almost like you dodged a bullet in that situation, if that's your story, especially if it's with the King of Swords. There could have been a narcissist involved, or you could have even been like, even if you're not been married, like there could have been a relationship that you were in which didn't show any commitment. And you know, Spirit's saying we saw things so you couldn't see and heard things you didn't hear. So there's some sort of dodging a bullet here with a relationship. Obviously that's not for everybody, okay? There could be something going on with the King of Swords in your workplace, that they're being elusive. You know, that moon was in reverse there, so even around the new moon on the 18th of January in Capricorn, you could be finding something out about somebody, or finding out what somebody's been trying to do in either a marriage or a workplace. Something's coming to light, possibly, okay? It's going to allow you to break through here. There's a breakthrough energy with the Fool. Your Spirit's saying, like, especially your relationship with money, just dream big, you know, make a vision board, Think positively. Every time a negative thought comes into your mind, like I don't have enough, or that lack of mentality, Spirit wants you to really change your mindset here. What else do we have? This is very interesting reading because there's so many different stories here. Yeah, some of you are walking away towards your Nine of Cups. The eclipse is on the 3rd of March. This actually signifies the eclipse, this card. Between now and March, you could be making the decisions to start a new journey, a new life, or even like now you're dreaming about that, either financially, possibly in regards to a love relationship. I want to know why the Moon and the Hierophant are here. Please, Spirit, why the Moon and the Hierophant here? Why are the Moon and the Hierophant here? Knight of Cups. The King of Pentacles. I feel there's a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people in this reading around you. Now you've got the Queen of Cups. This could be a workplace. I don't feel it's a family situation. This could be some sort of workplace situation. Maybe you're getting support or giving support to others around you. This is like is showing me here. Make sure you don't burn yourself out this week. Make sure you're being clever as far as like using your time, like instead of like, what's that saying? About not working too hard, working hard, smarter, not harder. That's right. Okay. And then there's like, if you work smarter and not harder, there's some sort of success here. So you could be being pushed to the limit in your career, in your work this week, and it's a struggle. Maybe the struggle. Maybe it's something you haven't done for a long time. But there is people surrounding you that can help you with this, if that's your story. Post your question again, I will delete you off my channel. Please do not post your question again. I already have your name. Yeah, Page of Wands here. Perhaps you're dreaming about traveling somewhere or going somewhere and you're planning this. You know, it's going to be a successful week, whether you're supporting others or they're supporting you. I just feel that lack of mindset, you know, any new journey that you take, any new thing that you take on, like a gym workout or especially if you've never done it before, you know, the start of a new diet, stopping smoking, stopping drinking, whatever it is, whatever vice. I'm sort of seeing devil energy, which we didn't get though. It's not going to be easy, right, those first few steps, but keep persevering because the success at the end of it, that was your general. Let's have a look at Ermel. Ermel, post your question. Let's see who is on. We've only got 8 people on the live. I think YouTube have like gone, oh, she's not going live anymore. So yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I do want to go live every day, but and I was getting like a lot of views on that, which is fine. Those people who are meant to be here will come on here. Just Ermel, I think it was Ermel said before, like I just had a feeling that I wanted to live and in UK, or that was Noxie. All right, let's see, Ermel, what is for you general? Let's have a look at the energy you're working with right now, Ermel. I'm going to use Psychic Tarot for you. We'll clarify if we need to with the Waite Smith deck. Let's have a look and see. Hi, Dasha. I'll put you on the list. Let's see what's here for you, Ermel, today. Okay, we have the crown chakra. It came out in the reverse. It's the 7th chakra, and it is where we can really connect with spirit, our spirit guides, our spirit team, people that have passed over as well. I had an interesting experience yesterday, Ermel, where I had spirit come in when I was doing a private reading, and the first thing that started, I knew that someone was around. It was my crown chakra. It was tingling and started to get really cold, and then my whole body was cold, and then I realized spirit was here. So there's something here about connecting with your guides. It did come out in the reverse. This is your energy you can be working with. So, you know, if you haven't meditated for a while, make sure that you, even tonight before you rest, do a crown chakra meditation. Even if you're not literally connecting with your guides, like at least start doing some sort of meditation here, because the answers are, whatever questions you have, you can work with your guides, like this is the energy you're working with, to support you in getting answers to things, okay? Hi, Yachty, please, Yachty. Please don't post questions in the feed. I'll get to you when. Please don't post a question again, because if you do, I will have to delete you. I apologize, but I would. Okay. Let's have a look and see what else we have here? I don't have a moderator on right now. Queen's, I don't know where she is, but that's okay. Let's have a look at external influences for you, Irma, right now. What's externally influencing you? Now, this can be what's externally influencing you or how you are externally influencing others externally. Because I've found when I've been doing the weeklies and the monthlies, that's how it's been sort of coming out. We've got the Two of Pentacles energy, movement, choices and decisions. Perhaps people aren't making certain decisions around you. Perhaps you've given, like, you've been asking people questions this week and they're just like, they're not being open and forthright, and this is like maybe what's influencing you to make a choice as well. Like, it's almost like, you know, let's keep it really simple. A simple analogy. Do you want to see me or not? And the person isn't giving you like a choice or an answer. So then you're like, don't let it influence you. Why do you have to give other people the upper hand to make the choice and decision about, you know, especially if it involves your energy? So there's something here about don't let it influence you, somebody else's choice or decision. It's important that you make that choice yourself, okay? You know, I'm hearing like you wear the pants. I don't know whether it's in a relationship or just relationships with others. You needing to step in and make that choice instead of like expecting or waiting for someone else to make it, okay? Let's see what else we have. Tell me if this is resonating as well. What's a possible challenge this week? I'm just going to do for this week because this is a massive new moon in Capricorn. I'm pretty sure, I'm not an astrologist by any means, but I was watching Pam Gregory last night. Go ahead and check out her channel. Her channel is in the my go-to channels below in the description. And she's got a 35-minute, I think it's about 35-minute video on the new moon in Capricorn and how we can work with it. But I think she talks about why it's so big, why it's so important. And like a planet is leaving, I'm pretty sure a planet is leaving Pisces. Is it Pluto? Maybe. That's the planet. Anyway, it's got a 165-degree orbit, which is like 165 years. It won't ever come back again in our human lifetime into our, so this is a planet we've been working with for a long time. Anyway, go check that out. It's an important video. Go watch it. The challenge that you have is patience. Patience. Don't we hate that word? Don't we love it? We love it. Spirit saying placements. If you've got, this is Sagittarius energy as well. So I think you're a Sagittarius because you posted that little bow and arrow just before. The challenge could be yourself. The challenge could be not being patient, wanting to rush in. Sag is a very spontaneous. See where you've got Sagittarius in your chart though, Ermel. Taurus, okay. See we've got Sag in your chart. There's something about you planting a seed here. And the challenge is like expecting something to grow very fast. So be patient with that, okay? Let's see how you can work with the challenge. Obviously by speaking to Spirit and asking Spirit to give you patience. I've done that many times before. Recognition and reward. Okay, focus on your things that you like to do this week, this month. I'm just going to say for the rest of January, really focus on other people around you, your friends, closest friendships, family, members, talking through this, what you're waiting for. Whatever it is you're waiting to germinate, okay? There's something about germination or gestation. It will move forward if it's supposed to, okay? It may be a challenge waiting for another person here to make a decision. Like I said, take that into your own hands. How you can work with any challenge this week is by like doing something you love. I do feel there's some sort of reward for you, especially in career or project that you're doing here. So refocus your attention on something else. I'm sort of like seeing Page of Pentacles here. What's your focus and advice from Spirit? Which is right in the center of your reading. Yeah, like join with others. You've got another 3. Join with others. This card is about partnerships and alliances, joining with others to support you or you to support others, or, you know, vice versa and alike, to support each other to do something here. you know, if you've ever been wanting to think about joining a group, a spiritual group, anything where there's others that can support, like I'm thinking about joining Deep Dive, Emilio Ortez. I'm really thinking about that. I'm wondering, I'm hoping that I can like give the time to it though. That's the problem. I'm very time poor. But there's something here about joining with other people. What's the blessing that's possibly coming in? You're a Taurus. Yes, thank you. I got that. Okay. Oh, you've got two blessings coming in. Or wow, the Chariot and the Magician. So Cancer, Gemini, Virgo. Right, so now remember the first card we got with the energy that you can work with this week is your crown chakra, and this is, in this card, very much about the crown chakra. So you're going to get some sort of answer through meditation, through do a meditation on meeting your spirit guides and ask them, even if you can't visualize them in your meditation, meditation on your crown chakra and ask them for support and help. They are there, and the more and more that you do it, the more and more that they will come through. There's going to be the Chariot is a very, very, very spiritual card. This is spirit coming in and helping you with your road ahead and helping you navigate it. Okay, so very easy to read there. This is a blessing for you because you're going to get some answers here through meditation. What do you need to know the most? What do you need to know the most? I don't think I have to clarify any of these just yet. What you need to know the most is that you are building. You are building a solid foundation. You are going to be safe. You are going to be secure. So if you're worried about finances or you're worried about like what your future is going to look like, Spirit's saying you will achieve, okay? You will be recognized. You will be rewarded, and you are the foundation that you're building. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? Because it is going to bring you security, safety, okay, here. What's hidden and what you don't see? Hi Nova, I'll put you on the list. What's hidden and don't you see? We've got solar plexus. You need to trust your gut more. This is like intuition. This is the card of really trusting your gut energy, solar plexus energy, that intuitive pull. Again, the number 3. So you have 333 now in your reading, okay? Let's pull another one out. What is hidden will be shown to you if you follow your gut. If something's like, this is not right, you'll see why it wasn't right, okay, if that makes sense. There's something about really needing to stand your ground and set some boundaries with yourself and possibly others. It is the number 3. This is hidden from you. This actually came out in the reverse. So perhaps in the past you haven't stood your ground on some particular thing that happened in your life, and something else may come up before the end of January, maybe with another person, where you're like, this is not right, and you're like, no, you're speaking up here, which is very good. You also have 777 in your reading, okay? 333 and 777, interesting. Potential outcome if you follow Spirit's advice of, getting others to support you, and of course using your crown chakra energy. You've got at least 2 cards here of meditation, okay? Spiritual and material prosperity. I like to see that. That's your outcome. I'm going to get more information quickly here on this solar plexus, what you don't like, what's hidden from you, and standing your ground. Let's get a bit more information on that. I got strong Libra Taurus energy. I think you're in your element this week, being a Taurus. Someone may come at you with like, hey Mel, I really care about you, or Mel, could be a friend. It could be someone from the past as well. I'm sorry about whatever happened before. I wouldn't trust this person. Could be a female. I wouldn't trust this person, okay? I think that you're going to get some sort of red flag with someone coming back in or apologizing about something here before the end of the month. I do feel that you're getting some sort of information. Hi, Clean Music, how are you? I'll put everyone on the list. Okay, Let's have a look and see what's here for this. So I'll go ahead and look at the Taurus monthly as well as the weekly Taurus video that is on the video section of my channel. Give you an overview for the week. There may be something in there for you and for the month of January. So go check that out, okay? Yeah, you're not moving forward with someone. If someone contacts you, you're going to get a red flag. Especially if it's someone from the past coming in, seeing Page of Cups type of energy, you know, you're keeping your emotions close to your chest here with this person. I do feel it's a female, and I don't feel that you're going towards them. I feel that you know they're tricky. This is tricky energy, Page of Swords. You're looking back to the past and how they treated you, and you're walking away. Spirit would advise you to. Don't worry about this, right? It's not hidden. What's hidden and you don't see is now revealed, okay? You may not know exactly who that person is yet. It may even go into February. Yeah, you're moving on. You've closed a cycle with this person in the world, and you're very aware of it, and you're moving away from that. Tessa, post your question if you're still there. Let's see if we can, how many people we can get through today. Appreciate you all being here. I love going on live. I do. I like my lives. I miss my lives. Princess, you are on the list. You have a nice day too, Mel. Go and watch the Taurus monthly and weekly on the video section of my channel. Okay. Tessa, if you're there, post your question. If you're not there, Noxie is after you, and then Saya. So Noxie, Saya, Tessa. Let me see, who's going to jump on first? 99 on the screen. I'm hearing that song, what's going on, what's going on? Noxie, post your question. Tessa is left the feed, possibly. Let's delete that person. Post your question, Noxie. Joko, I don't know why, like, literally people are putting shit up on the channel. All right, is there any upcoming travel for me? I'm feeling I need some R&R. Okay, let's have a look and see. So Spirit's saying, you know, do you have a particular place in mind that you've always wanted to go? Or do you want to go back to somewhere? I'm also picking up, you could be going with a friend or going to see someone. Spirit just said Japan to me. Have you always wanted to go to Japan? You know, I don't know. Have you? Let me know. You know, wherever you will go, wherever you will roam. Spirit just said to me, wherever you roam, go near water, go near nature, like make sure that you are like going out into nature, or like you can, for example, you can go to Japan and you can go to some of the bigger cities like Tokyo, or you can go to is it Naoto, or anyway, you can go to the bigger cities, but Japan has so many beautiful areas to visit, so much of nature, and it's just such a beautiful country, and a lot of people don't see that side of Japan. So if you're going, wherever you're going, it doesn't have to be Japan, all right? It can be anywhere, it can be close to home. Make sure you're going somewhere around water. Okay, water and birds and animals and insects and grass, you know, get grounded here. Yeah, I feel that you could be going alone. You may not want to go alone, but it will be good for your soul to go by yourself, especially if you're going in nature. Of course, keep safe wherever you are. Go to a resort type of place, or, you know, don't go to a cabin in the woods like 50 miles from anywhere. You know, make sure you're like around other people if you're going to go alone. There's no warning there, there's no prediction warning, I'm just saying, it's just generalized. I don't know if you could go with someone. Maybe you don't want to go alone and you want to go with another person. You may have a friend that you have a very strong spiritual connection with as well. Okay. So you're in the thinking phase, you're researching a lot about where you want to go. Pay attention to your dreams as well. I do see air travel for you. Hi, you too young. Okay. Everyone that's on the list will be able to get a reading today. A reading for someone else at the moment, so don't put questions in the feed if you're new. I see you, Huasa, okay, so you will be after, you know, on the list. Too young to be, I've put you on the list. Please don't put questions in the feed. I'm not going to read them, okay? I'm not going to read them until I call your name, and then I'm going to ask you to repost them. So please just be patient, okay? Yeah, there's somewhere you really want to go. I want you to meditate on it. I want you to ask Spirit where you should go. I'm seeing prayer beads now, okay, so that can be anything. They're more like blocks. They're more like runes, and they're white, and you're counting them. I don't know whether that is part of your religion that you do anyway, or it's signifying going somewhere really like Nepal or Tibet or somewhere super spiritual. Japan can be, you know, Bali. All right, hope. We have hope here. We have the number 17. We have the sacral chakra. There's going to be a pull. I think meditate on this. Geez, this incense is super strong. There's going to be like a magnetic pull on your sacral chakra, someone you're really passionate about going to. The star energy, Aquarius. We have Virgo, Aquarius. You just need to meditate on this, right? I think you're going to go. We got the Four of Wands now. Yeah, you're going to go. There's that accelerated motion. I do feel it's air travel, though. I really do. You've also got the Wheel of Fortune, which can talk about air energy as well. Right, let's have a look at the tarot. I live in Bali. It's beautiful. It is, Denisha, okay? Sanmai, I've put you on the list. Consquella Jenkins, I've put you on the list. I'll just call you Jenkins if that's okay. Please don't post questions in the feed, okay? It's a soon. Will it be happening soon? It will happen when it's supposed to happen. Let me just see if Spirit can give you like a good month to go here. There is like months of the year dotted through this deck. I don't know whether they're going to come out though. August. Okay. You can think about that. I mean, the number 17 does add up to an 8. August, September would be very good. I don't think you have to rush into this. I think you just have to figure out where it is you want to go and save some money possibly for it, so you'll have enough. Some countries actually need, like Bali's going to start doing this, where you have to provide 3 months bank, like to show bank statements basically, to show that you can afford to go for however long you're going for. So yeah, anyway, yeah, August is on the split again, so August would be a great time. I feel it is somewhere like warm and sunny, okay? It's somewhere you've either been before or want to go, like there's a soul pull to this place. Yeah, Four of Wands. I feel it's like a place, like a hotel, where it's got like a lot of like pools and bars and things like that. I mean, you can have day trips and go out in nature, or you could go do it by yourself. But I do feel it's like there's people around you when you go, okay? It might be Indonesia. Who knows? You're going to get more clarity anyway, basically, if you meditate and you ask Spirit for some, you know, to help you see where it's good for you to go. Maybe you'll get a dream about a particular country or place. Japan's coming up really strongly, okay? And anywhere like Vietnam or, yeah, Indonesia is coming up as well, okay? All right, let me have a look. The next person is Sia. Sia, S-I-Y-A. Sia. If you're there, or Saya. Sia or Saya. It was like a green icon for her name. Saya, if you're there, post a question. Saya, if you're there. Noxie, if you, what was I going to say? Ah, I've lost it. Noxie, if you are, what was I going to say? If you have like Earth in your chart, that's right. If you've got Earth in your chart, there's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, monthly and weekly readings. That's for everyone, you know, on the channel right now. I'm only doing Earth signs at the moment. I'd rather do like really focus on 3 signs than 12 and rush through them. Like I just don't have the time, guys. I do not have the time to do all 12 signs at the moment. I think in the future, of course, I'm going to be growing my channel more, like in the next few years. So I'll have the time in a few more years' time to just, because this is all I'll be doing in a few years. So go ahead and look at the Capricorn weekly and monthly, not C. Okay, if C is not there, Dasha, post your question. Dasha, post your question. Thank you, Noxie. For those online, please be patient and wait for your reading. If you'd like to jump the queue, you can jump the queue and be on next. The description has my PayPal details. Okay, soon I'll be talking to my aunt about prices for university courses. Will everything go well with that? Is she paying for it? Is she? Is she paying for it? There may be 2 universities that you're sort of like looking at. I think your aunt is very much so. She may be very spiritual, your aunt. I'm picking up as well. Oh, here we go as my dog starts. Okay. You are a little guarded about going towards her, even though this has been planned. I'm hearing like you've planned to talk to her. She loves you very, very much. I just want you to know that she loves you extremely and she wants the best for you. And she's so excited for you to go off within, like, start this new adventure. You're very lucky to have this woman in your life. I feel that she can afford to support you. So she may have, like, you know, she may be quite flush with money. Okay. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Don't hide anything from her. Like, tell her everything. Be completely upright. If there's one particular thing that you're scared of asking her or telling her about going off to university, whether it's your lodging, I'm hearing accommodation, or food or whatever, or making some sort of plan with her, you need to, like, be open. You need to like tell her everything, discuss everything. Don't hide anything. If there's one particular thing that's on your mind, but you're worried about asking her, Spirit's advising you to be open with it, okay? You need to, like, put it on the table and be very honest, especially if you've got any, like, outstanding debt or anything like that. Okay. The Hermit. The 4 of Wands. You may be talking about work as well. She may be supporting you or helping you until you get, like, a part-time job. Of course, when you go to college, you're not there doing studies all day, every day. So there will be time possibly for work. So you may be looking at that together, like where you could work or looking at things like that, okay? The High Priestess is here. You're very supported by your family. And even if she's the only person in your family, there's a lot of support here. There is a sense of, like, being sad, or she is, or you are. I think it's more like you, to leave the family and go off to college. But just know that you have a lot of family support and they're always there for you, or she's always there for you, right? Yeah, very motherly. So I don't know if your mum is still alive, but she's like a mother to you, okay? And like you'll always have a home. Like you'll always have a home with her, right? I'm also getting like working with animals, or I don't know if you're learning what you're learning, learning something about, there's something here about psychology as well. Psychology, physiology, animals is coming through. So tell me what you're studying, be interesting to know. You are going to go. There is like a lot of trepidation. Yes, she will support you. She wants you to try and find a little job as well. All right, there is like needing to find a little job. She may support you with like and it would be the right thing to do, I feel, to help, you know, because you need to get out there and support yourself as well in some capacity. But you are going to definitely do this. But there is a feeling of like, being scared. There's fear here, right? About going away. You may start the business manager in Dasha, but you may change it, all right? So, you know, that's a future reading, but I do feel there's something else that you'll be doing. Not just business management here. There's a lot of nature here. There's a lot of spiritual energy here with the Hermit and the High Priestess. She wants you to follow your dreams as well. But make sure that you're very open with like everything. Hi, Royal Noxie. Please post your question. Thank you for donating, Noxie. Let's see what's here. If anyone wants to jump the queue, you can do so by donating in the description. Otherwise, just stay online, in the chat, talk to each other. If you're new here, please don't talk to me while I'm reading for others. Don't post questions in the feed. Royal, I put you on the list. Please don't put questions in the feed, Royal. Please make sure you subscribe to get your reading today. Noxie is next. She donated. Can I have an energy reading with current work opportunity? Is this where you're currently working? Let's have a look at recent, past, present and future with this question. Recent past. Hi, Dolphin. You may be dealing with a female, Noxie, in regards to this. Potential work opportunity, recent past. You could be, there's other people involved. There's masculine, there's feminine at least. Two, there's definitely other people involved. There's quite a few people involved. All right, recent past for Noxie in regards to this work opportunity, what she's had to deal with, go through, discuss in regards to going, yeah, Magician, nice. The High Priestess, wow. You've been praying on this. If you haven't been literally praying, you know, it's been on your mind a lot. You can create this. You can bring this beautiful dream, which is the Fool before it, right, into tangible existence. Work with spirit. And also, what is your intuition telling you here? Very, very spiritual energy. I'm also seeing the Hermit. There's at least 3 other people, okay? Recent past, you have the 5 of Swords. So you're unsure here. There's unsurety. You're trying to sort of like tap into your intuition here to figure it out if this is actually what you want. You may be working with a lot of people that are very dogmatic in their beliefs, which means like their way or the highway, the way they think. There's a lot of competition between these people, okay? Whether they're males, females, or whatever, it doesn't really matter. You've got a lot of like winning at all costs energy. You're not sure whether you want to get involved in this, all right? Current energy, Justice. In the upright, 10 of Pentacles. Obviously, this involves making more money, gaining more money, investing money. You're very unsure. You're unclear. 7 of Cups. Perhaps like if you have to put money into something to be able to join this or do this, I would like really be careful. There could be legal paperwork or certain like, I'm getting like contracts and things like that you'd have to sign. Like be careful if you're tying yourself into anything. So I don't know, would you have to sign a contract? You know, you can create this, like you can create anything. Just know that you know the answer already, all right? And it's through your intuition. Hi, Manny, I'll put you on the list. Happy New Year to you. You're going to have to make a decision with the Judgment card being in your near future. Capricorn energy here. Temperance card. I don't know whether you're going to do this, to be honest. If you're thinking about like, I want to do this because I'm going to make loads of money, I'd be careful with that, because I think there's some sort of like underlying stuff here that you can't see with the Devil below the 10 of Pentacles. Just be patient here. I think that, not that your time would be wasted doing this, but I think you'd have to have very cautious energy here, okay? Very cautious energy in doing this. Like, make sure that all the legalities are how they're supposed to be. I wouldn't be putting any money into this venture. I wouldn't be putting funds into this, okay? You need to follow your intuition, because there's something off here. Excuse me, yeah. I just burped, and I don't often do that. The Empress, all right, you need to put yourself first. This decision needs to say, you need to say, well, how am I going to benefit from this? All right? How am I going to benefit from this? I think that you'll do the right thing. And I think that you're going to try this. I really do, because we've got the 7 of Wands. It may be too much for you, or there may be underlying things that you don't know, that once you get into this project, whatever it is, okay, that you're going to be like, oh, I didn't realize this was going to take so much of my time, my energy. I didn't know this is going to take, like others were going to take energy. I'm not saying don't do it. I think we need to try everything. Well, because we're in Aquarius timeline, you can just start something and then stop it, right? This could be an established company as well, I'm hearing. The Empress. Make sure you're putting yourself first. Make sure whatever this is, it's going to really benefit you, okay? But the offer's there. The offer's coming in, and support's coming in the future if you want to move forward with this. Like, you will get support, but it's not going to be, like, easy. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. I think it's good that we can challenge ourselves and be positive of mind. Like, I think you can do this. You know, it's not going to be the easiest road. We all choose our, like, roads, right? Let's get some more information on if you did it, what would happen. I think that, you know, there's a lot of learning here from this. You're going to learn a lot about yourself if you did it. Yeah. So I think it's possibly a good idea. What's the potential outcome if you did this, whatever this is? Potential outcome. Okay, so you have this opportunity. You're worried about it. You're worried about a possible masculine within this, that there's trickery involved or in some capacity. So there may be one masculine you're worried about that you don't trust. Spirit's saying if you're going to do this, you just need to do it wholeheartedly, okay? Be excited about it. If you're going to do it, you'll get the clarity you need in the future. I think, like, the lesson in this is helping you to see things from other people's point of view, Okay. Tina, if you'd like a reading, please say I'd like a reading and I'll put you on the list. Wheel of Fortune, the death energy, very big energies here for if you do this. It's elevating you in some sort of way. I mean, even financially, but it's you're learning a lot more about your craft or this particular subject or topic or project. I don't know what it is. It's really exciting. It could be putting you in a form of leadership for your future. All right. There's security involved. There's definitely more money involved. There is a challenge, but you will succeed in the challenge. I think that you will do it. These are amazing cards. As you can see, we've got 3 majors and 3 minor arcanas. You've got a lot of passion for this. It's going to elevate you in some sort of way. I would do this. I would just be really cautious. Okay. Thank you, Noxie. Dasha, you've had your reading. Yoti or Yoti. We've got Nova. Clean Music. Who's online, please? Tell me who's here from the list or who's been waiting a while to have their reading. I don't have my moderator on at the moment, so let's see. Hey Joan, how are you? Thank you, Joan. I haven't been on live. I apologize, I haven't been on live this week. I've only been on, this is the second time. I'm going to work for a week. I've been really focusing on a couple of other little projects within my channel. All earth signs are on the video section of my, all earth signs, not all signs, all earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, are on the video section of my channel. So your monthly, January, weeklies, if you have earth anywhere in your chart, especially North Node, Rising or Sun. Okay, so please go check them out. I'm not going to be doing the other air, fire and water signs because I just don't have the time, and I'm not rushing through. I'm putting a bunch of content out there or doing 5-minute videos that I'm not like putting my heart into, and I'm not like, you know, I just need to do this right now. Okay. Joan posed a question, so just be patient with that. In the future I will be doing all signs, but that's when I'm not working my primary job and I'm like literally putting all my 8-hour days into my channel, which is not going to happen overnight. So you know, just be aware. However, I'm going to work for a week, like I said, and I'm going to be on again after that, but I'll make sure I'm on every day. Okay. Thank you, Joan, and let's have a look at your cards. If you want any particular cards, Joan, let me know. Energy reading, leaving to travel. You're going to Georgia this week, or you're going outside Georgia, or within the state. Okay, let's have a look and see. Let's have a look at an energy reading, please, Spirit, for Joan. Spirit's asking me to do it like I've been doing the weekly, so we'll do it like that. Okay. Energy you are working with, okay, this week. What's the energy Joan will be working with this week while she travels? Liberation. Very nice. We will clarify these cards, okay? The number 5, so there's a few changes going on, especially if you're just focusing on work. I don't know if you're seeing a masculine this week, but that may be coming through, like there's something here. You're being very, I just want to say caution with words, but you're being very cunning with your words this week. Because this is the energy you're working with, like chop off their heads. Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy, okay, here. I'll send you an email about this Kali Capellini, all right? There's something in that you need to research. So there's some sort of change in how you communicate. You're being very forceful. You're being like, it's this or it's that with people, all right? You're not taking any BS this week, okay? It may be that new moon energy on the 18th in Capricorn. So in the description now in the video, Joan, is my go-to channel, Pam Gregory. Go to her channel and look at her latest videos about the new moon in Capricorn. There's some interesting information. Or go to any astrologer, like any reputable astrologer online that you know, to see where or how the new moon in Capricorn is going to affect your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, especially rising, right? Sign. What's externally influencing you here this week? Show me the external influence, Spirit. Show me the external influence. I just heard what's getting your goat. So something maybe, or someone maybe irritating you. Other people and the way they change. So we've got the transition card with shedding skins. I think this is like a lot of people, maybe you're coming across someone you worked with before or something, and like they've really changed. Now, external influence doesn't have to be like a bad thing. And I feel it's a good thing for you in this reading. I feel that there's like something going on and you're like, that's really interesting, or that person's changed, or thank you, Spirit, the work itself has changed. There's something within a procedure or policy that's changed as well. Or a massive change that's happened in the company or whoever you're interacting with this week. There's been a big shift, death and rebirth, or death of something. I don't think it's someone, so don't freak out there. Spirit's saying it had to happen at this time. I'm getting the name Rachel. You could be dealing with a Rachel, okay? Let's have a look at possible challenges for you this week. Kindness. I don't think that's a challenge for you. Although you maybe encounter some like people this week where you're like, oh, I don't want to like see that. Like, it's okay, thank you. It's going to be very hard this week for you to see a situation and understand, or help someone else understand, that it's time this happened, or it's supposed to play out like this change within your work, or change within someone here, or change within a situation. Like, it's going to be a challenge for you to possibly show kindness to someone involved in this. So you may come across a couple of people involved in something where you're like, I should not be kind to you, but I'm bigger than that, or this was supposed to happen at this time. I don't know. It's quite bold energy. You may say, like I said, you may like not be able to help, just going, you know, like, and it's going to be a challenge for you to be kind in this situation, whatever's coming up. I think it's a challenge. I think that it definitely involves someone else. You could be dealing with an angry female here. You could be dealing with a masculine. That is, something's happened. Okay. You feel a loyal or responsibility towards something. How can you work with this challenge of kindness? Challenge to be kind. Okay. Challenge to be kind. You can work with this by not... Okay, support. Okay, I feel someone else is involved in this. All right. This says blame. Right, someone may be blaming some masculine here. Blame, 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 pointing the finger, rah, rah, rah. Just know that this is part of their healing. I don't feel this is your energy. You can work with this challenge by listening. I'm just going to say listening to whoever is blaming someone for something, because they are the victim and they need to go through this. I'm hearing the voice of reason. You're possibly the voice of reason, and they're the victim. This is like this is family, because we got the tree, right? It's really hard for you to be kind to a particular person involved in a situation, but you're going to work with this challenge by helping someone not be a victim. I don't know what this is about, Joan. Okay. What have we got at the bottom of the deck here? All right. What do you need to focus on this week? We're going to clarify this situation here. Okay. Integration, stillness. Focus on protecting your mental energy. Make sure you're meditating this week. It's going to be a hard week. Something's changed. 8, 9, 10, 11. Stillness. The new moon energy, maybe just doing a meditation. There's a need to remember to look after yourself here this week and to take your time to rest where you can. What's your blessing this week? Unity. So coming together with someone, creating something. Helping someone else to be in stillness, helping someone to know that, like, it is a new beginning. This is on the diagonal to the transformation card. Helping someone realize something about why something's happened. This is really complicated. I don't know if this is really making sense. Okay. Need to know the most. Let's have a look. I'll look at your chart in a second. Intention. You are on target, but just be very careful with your words and someone else's. Like, I feel that you're supporting someone here, especially with this, because this card in the middle is very much about me. All this stuff's going on around you, and you just really need to find time to be in the Empress mode or rest or Four of Swords type of energy here. Make sure that you're finding that time to do so. Okay. Watch your words. What is hidden and you don't see coming? Trust. Trusting why something's been happening, either to you or somebody else here. Or helping someone else trust themselves, or trust that spirit will catch them when they fall. I feel, it's so strong. I feel that you're supporting all this shit that's going on around with others, and you're needing this time alone. Just like this is remember to look after yourself here, Joan, type of energy. What's hidden and you don't see coming is some sort of support coming, or for another person. You're this person's support person, or you're going to support them more than you know you're going to support them or realize. Okay, potential outcome of this week with all this, I want to say mess or craziness. Authenticity in the reverse. I think this is like Seven of Swords energy. I feel that something's still hidden here from you or another person in this situation, and that they don't know everything, or you don't know everything. Be very discerning with your words. Like, don't let someone else trigger you here, Joan, this week, because, you may have to calm somebody else down. All right, let's have a look and see why this liberation and blame energy is here. So this is like being very careful with your words. What's happened here, Spirit? Two of Cups. It's about you and another person, or you and or another person, someone else. Walking away. Emotional disconnect. Now, if I was to read this and just read it, I would say somebody's walking away from someone else. There's been a big change here in something, and it's almost like you're there to support something emotional within them, to help them get grounded and help them not to sort of blame themselves, or, oh, okay, so I feel that someone's blaming themselves for something that's happened, and you're support, yeah, the devil in the reverse. Someone's blaming themselves for something that happened, and you're speaking up and saying, no, it's not your fault, don't blame yourself. That's maybe why you have to be really careful with your words. It could be a work situation, like don't blame yourself for that project not working out. Don't blame yourself for something, but I feel it's more like to do with more closer to home than that, okay? Yeah, someone's calling judgment on themselves here. All right. Who or what is transforming? Things are changing. Yeah, strength, energy, so being there, being strong. Yeah, the moon in reverse. Spirit wants me to talk about what's hidden here. What is hidden here? You need to trust your intuition with something here, because if you feel like a red flag on something, you're right. Okay, what's it about? Yeah, what is it about? What is this red flag energy here down the bottom? Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords. You're going to get the truth about something, or something's going to be uncovered to you this week, or someone else you're dealing with about a masculine. Okay, we're getting more information here. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sag, Capricorn, Pisces. Could be about where they've been going, or what road they've been traveling down. Absolutely caused a tower, possible third party involved in a project that you didn't know about. This is a messy week. Aries is strong in the reading. Leo, Aries really strong. Mars energy as well. Pisces possibly. Okay. There's something unfair here. Something may come to light this week that's going to like even add to a already existing burden. I'm going to say there's a masculine being given. Okay, just, I don't know what this is about, but take this as it is. You're going to find out possibly that there's been money given to other people that you didn't know about. It could be business, it could be you're dealing with someone else that's dealing with this. It could, because this reading is so messy, as far as like the energy is just, there's a lot going on, okay? It's family. You're gonna find out some money has been like going missing from a bank account or something slowly over a period of time to other people. Or they've been spending money, maybe you've got a joint account, I don't know, the fuck's going on here, that some sort of funds have been like siphoned. I would like, if you're, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, someone's trying to get the upper hand here, right, and it's got to do with a breakdown possibly in like a connection. So a breakdown in a connection. I would be looking at bank statements, your bank statements of someone else to help them with, you know, maybe they've had a big lump sum of money come out of their account and they don't know where it's gone. You're helping them. Maybe they know where it's gone. They're trying to retrieve it. Or maybe there's a joint bank account. There's something here about needing to look at a bank account, right? Thank you. Okay, Joan, that is your reading. If you want any more info on that or whatever, just let me know, or even like just let me know if that resonates via an email. That would be great. I'd love you to give me some feedback on that. Okay, Saya, Yoti, Nova are next on the list. Saya, Yoti or Nova. We also have Clean Music, Princess is on the list. Hua Hassan, Too Young to Be, San May, Jenkins, Royal and Dolphin. Who is here, please let me know. Thank you, Joan. Just looking at the chat now. There is a list, but no one's talking. Too young to be, post your question. Okay, this will be a live that will go on for another, hi Miami, I'll put you on the list, darling. This live will go on for another about 40 minutes. I'm going to be doing the weekly reads as well for the week after this week, like this current week, for Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn. I am pulling your cards now, Dolphin. PayPal is below in the description. Huwa Hassan. It's just $5 US. If it is an Australian when you go in, please change it to US or put like the US money in there. Hey, did you take my name? I did. Post your question. What is your question about? If anyone wants a 2026 reading, you can email me. My email is below. Will I get admission into MBA college in 2026 batch? Okay, let's have a look and see. There is like a lot of abundance coming towards you. Like, an abundance to everyone can be different things. Like, some it can literally be money, some it can just be about peace. For myself, I just want to be peaceful and at peace. Although, like, I wouldn't say abundance is money. I think money can get you to the form of feeling abundant and feeling peaceful, and you know, knowing that you have some sort of security in your life is really important. I think there's a lot of security, financial security coming your way. Okay, will you get into, I mean, that's a yes or no answer. Let me just see what's here. I'm going to say yes. Wow, look at that, 10 of Pentacles. There's money here. You've got either money, you come from a wealthy family, or you have money coming into you, or, you know, this will make you just feel super happy if you get this. I'm going to say it's a very strong possibility that it's a yes. The Tower is here and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. And the 10 of Cups. You've got a lot of good fortune and luck coming in this situation. I think this is going to change your life immensely. And I'm going to say yes. Keep meditating on it. Keep praying about it, okay? Will you get admission into MBA College 2026? I would say yes. I think this is something, if you want it bad enough, just keep putting it out there that you're going to get it. Envision yourself having it. Vision yourself there. Imagine yourself there, okay? You have this feeling that you're going to be very, very successful in life. You've got your life purpose, or one of your main life purposes is Too Young to Be, is definitely about having it all, okay? I'm seeing yachts and a really lot of money in your bank account, and like clothes and like first class up in the plane, whatever that song is. The glamorous life, that's right, okay. So something you're living, or you're going to be living a glamorous life. Too young to be. That is, you know, part of your life purpose is to experience everything material in this human existence. Okay. It's coming in, my lovely. And if that's specifically not coming in, you've got a lot of luck and money coming to you this year. Oof. Give me a second, guys. Won't be long. Okay, clean music. Post your question. You are next. And then I'm going to have a quick break. Dolphin, Miami, I know you're here. Too Young to Be, that was your reading. Clean music, post your question. Yes, it's definitely going in towards you. Clean music, post your question. See what's here for you. Clean music. First class up in a plane. Glamorous life. The glamorous life. Post your question, clean music. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Mandy, hi. I'll put you on the list. I can't. I'll try and pin the payment in the comment. Just give me a second. Clean music. Won't be a sec. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Go down below in the description. My PayPal link is down there. I'm not putting anything in the comment. I don't even know how to do that when I'm doing live. I don't think I can do that when I'm doing a live. I think other people can. I can't. No, I can't do that. Okay. Well, it's down there. Okay. Can somebody please put the link for it's like, it's down there. Just go down the description. It's down there. My PayPal link is there. I've been revamping my resume. All of the jobs I've applied. Mandy, you're on the list. Sorry, well, I don't know. It's definitely down there. Clean music. Clean music. While I'm doing a shuffle for you, can you grab my PayPal link, please, and chuck it in the chat? Thank you. That would be great. What are you doing wrong? Okay. What's going on? Recent past with job applications for clean music. Oh, yeah. There's a real frustration energy here. Real frustration. There's a lot of competition out there. Have you had literal interviews or not? Thoughts, words, it can be like writing as well. You just talked about your resume, recent past, you've just changed that. There is some annoyance and frustration. I don't want you to be annoyed. I don't want you to be frustrated. I don't want you to put that like energy out to the universe sort of thing, okay? Because just be careful in how you think. Ten of Wands. It's a burden. There's a lot been going on, right? And you're really rethinking like what you want to do, what career path you want to take, what road ahead is here. It's been a real struggle. Really has been a struggle for you. It's like someone else has always got the job before you, or somebody else has always, like, you've gone to interviews or something, or you just never had any interviews. Like, there's like, it's been really frustrating, and someone's always just like beat you to the post sort of thing with an interview and got the job before you. Okay. All right, let's have a look and see. We've got the strength energy right now in your present. Make sure that you're getting, like, you're not overthinking, or you're not thinking about the worst things that could happen in regards to not getting work. Like, you're stronger than that. And there's a lot of frustration. Look at all these tens. What I do like about the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords is that things are coming to an end. They're already on the table in the past and the present. Right? Things are definitely going to change. You know that things are going to change, but you're just trying all different things. And Spirit's saying you are strong enough. There's a lesson as well to be learned in this. And it's a lot to do with your mental and how you, like, need to remain positive. Okay, 8 weeks may be significant. Okay. The Hermit energy. The Hermit, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. What you don't see coming, the Ace of Swords. So you're going to get contact with someone here. Like I said, I like the tens because the tens are on the table. The next thing is the next cycle, right, which is the Ace. I'm going to say after the new moon in Capricorn, which is on the 18th of January, right? I'm going to say the next, like, week after that will be significant to you. So the rest of January is going to be more vibrant, more action-packed, more spontaneous, more action, more energy is being injected into the last 2 weeks of January. Okay. You can create anything, remember, okay? A lot of it is about your thought process, like that I said before, that's just come out then. So there's some sort of contact, someone's going to be contacting you, communicating with you about a job, and then there's success and victory. It's almost like you need to get out of your mind right now, be stronger than that, keep following your dreams. A lot of this is about how Spirit wants to see how your perseverance. You are definitely in the next, I'm going to say couple of weeks, getting contact and possibly an interview. Okay. Be your authentic self. Okay. Make sure that you're being your authentic self. Okay. Especially when you're having interviews, you're moving away from a difficult time of not being able to find a job or get a job, okay? You're moving away from a difficult time. And the 3 of Wands is here, okay? So you're definitely moving into from a hard time, and even in the present it's really hard, to success, victory. You're definitely getting a job here with the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is movement forward. You've gone from the 2 of Wands in your recent past to the 3 of Wands in your near future. So you just gotta keep strong, okay? And you just gotta know that Spirit is with you and supporting you, okay? Hi, Sukanya, how are you? I'll put you on the list. Suka. Is that Indonesia? Suka in Indonesian means I like. I like it a lot. I see you getting a job there, clean music, okay, in the future. All right. Princess, if you're there, post your question. I won't be online for too much longer, guys. Nova, Hua Hassan, are you there? Let's do your reading. Okay. Thank you, clean music. Hi, AG. Okay, who's online, please? Dolphin, Miami, post your question. Dolphin or Miami, post your question. Suka, please don't put questions in the feed. Okay, I've put you on the list. If I can get to you today, I will. Caroline Smith, hi, how are you? Please don't put questions in the feed. Dolphin, just be patient. Miami, you are next. After Huan Hassan, let me know when the payment's received. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to call you Hua. I want you to ask 2 different questions. You've paid for 2 questions. I want you to ask the first question. I want you to be very specific in what you're asking me, okay? Miami Dolphin, just hold on, please. Okay, Hua, first question, just be very precise in what that's about. Thank you, Miami. Please, can I have compliment feelings and next actions towards me? Okay, let's have a look at, are you in a relationship with this person, or is this a crush, or who is this person to you? Okay, is this an ex? What is this relationship? What is the dynamic in this, please? Let's have a look at recent past. Something major possibly happened. I'm getting major energy that it's a lot of worry. A lot of worry. You're worried a lot. You're up in your head about this man, this person. Okay. You just want to be happy, and then yeah. There you go, an ex. Okay. You have a lot of love for them. You really cared about them. There's a lesson to be learned in all of this. It's how to protect yourself and your boundaries. That's what your lesson is. So I don't know what happened with this person, but there's a lot of mental anguish on your part. Okay, yeah. 10 of Wands. So that's the ending. The Emperor in the reverse. I'm going to say you dodged a bullet with this person because there was things you didn't see. And there was things Spirit heard and saw that removed yourself from this relationship. Okay, I'm just going to say how it is. Please read my disclaimer in the description box. The Emperor is here in the reverse. This person is not stable. They are not solid. Okay. I don't feel like they feel anything for anyone. And that's what I'm feeling. Okay. If they are an ex-crush, I'm just not sure whether you're wasting your energy or question on this person, okay? Present energy, their feelings, 3 of Cups, they're having fun. They're dating other people, they're going out with friends, they like to, they're being young. Now, whether they're young or not, like literally in years, doesn't matter. They can be a 60-year-old man or woman, whatever, and they could be going out partying and just like getting the absolute most out of their human life, right? That is their story. That is their journey, okay? Page of Cups, very immature on an emotional level. Whatever they're coming into you with, if they are going to come in and talk to you, which I actually don't see, but, and then you've got Cancer energy here. Scorpio, Pisces, there's a lot of Pisces energy here as well. Yeah, 8 of Swords. I don't think that they're interested, to be honest, in a love relationship way. It's not what you want to hear. And I know that it's not what you want to hear. But I wouldn't be wasting my time craving or wanting this person or giving them any energy because they're not interested. They're looking at the 3 of Cups here. Future energy is, you know, if you want to have this person come into your life, they're going to want one thing. They're going to want one thing. And you know what that is, okay? Because that selfish energy is here in not a good way. You need to make discerning decisions if this person does come in. And you got the 7 of Swords and the Chariot. Spirit is advising you, as the Chariot's in reverse, not to trust this person. Do not trust this person. They're not interested. They're playing around with other people. They're having fun with other people. And if you are interested in them in that way, just see it as pleasure between the sheets, if you know what I mean, because that's probably all it's going to be. And they're not mature enough on an emotional level here to have a relationship, a long-term relationship, and they would make you feel very you know, wham bam thank you ma'am type of energy. Okay, so I wouldn't personally be going near this person. Okay. Ask your second question. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so. You can get your reading next. Otherwise, Miami will be after you. Hey Douglas, Craig, how are you? What's your second question? Let's pull out past, present, and future for your second question. If anyone has Earth in their chart, please go check out the Earth sign readings on the video section of my channel. There's weeklies there for this week and also monthlies for January. Libra's actions towards me, current situation. Current situation. Libra's action towards you. Who is the Libra? Like, what relationship? Is this a friend? Is this platonic? Is this a work colleague? Is this a boss? Is this, who are they? Is it one of your parents? Who are they? Let me know, please. Recent, past, and moon again. Four of Cups. Eight of Swords. I feel there's a lot of people feeding on your energy. All right. Recent past, something could have been revealed. This person could have been like emotionally void. You've been thinking not so brilliantly about the current situation you're with the Libra. There's a lot of mistrust here. There's a lot of mistrust, either you to them or them to you. But I feel it's more like you're not trusting them. And it may be because you're not feeling emotionally open, or you're not feeling that they're going to commit for some reason. Okay, you could feel things have been hidden. There could have been like literally accusations. Okay, goodness me. Four of Wands, that's in the past though. You could have fixed this, you could have already sorted this out, but there has been like a difficulty in the past because there's a lack of like you trusting yourself and like thinking positively. So you really need to think more positively about all sorts of situations. But the Four of Wands is here in the present. All right, so I'm picking up Aries energy, not because it's the number 4, I'm just picking up like Aries. What else? Cancer energy, Virgo energy. I know this person's a Libra. 11, 11 can be the card of Libra. All right, let's pull out more stuff. Let me know if this is resonating with you, and I'll read the chat later. 7 of Wands. You possibly like live with this person, but okay, there could be a celebration coming up, okay, for either one of you. I know that their birthday's already passed. It could be a real struggle to keep the solidity in this relationship at this point in time. There's a struggle energy. I feel that they're not emotionally open enough. I feel that this past energy is still sort of like bleeding into the present moment. You're really undecided whether this is going to work out. You're really unsure. There's been a lot of ups and downs in this relationship because of their emotionally being void. Okay, let me know if this is making sense. They are a soulmate, but there's a lot of things this person possibly has to work on. There's been a lot of fighting. There's been a lot of conflict with this person. There's emotional disconnect. There could have even been like substance or vices, I'm going to say it like that, where you don't agree with how someone lives their life, or okay. What is going on? There's a lot of healing that you need to do. Just with the past situation, with this ex-crush question, and now this current information, I just feel that this is like, you need to do some work here about your confidence, self-worth. There could have been a lot of childhood trauma where you didn't feel loved or were not, paid attention to. It's definitely bled into your relationships, okay? Future energy regarding this relationship, 3 of Cups. You don't want to repeat cycles from past things here. There is a real need to do some healing here, okay? You need to really heal from past disappointments, either in emotional relationships, or there's something here about your friendships. You've built a really solid, or you're trying to build a solid wall to protect yourself. You feel that you always have to answer to other people. Everyone's coming at you like you're the victim here, but you are the victim. Like, there is like a lot of energy vampires. You need to stop allowing this. just in general, whether it's deliberate or not, like just in general, family, people in your family, maybe, that are just been like people that take advantage of you. I would be single if I was you. If I was you, I'd be single this year to really work upon your own growth and self-empowerment, because like there's a lot of people trying to take your energy, and you could have an entity. I've talked about this before. Yeah, the tower. You need to avoid a tower for now and future relationships. Spirit is advising you to go single, and it's not what you want to hear. Why is the tower here? Yeah, there's going to be a lot more conflict. If you don't sort out your own healing, there's going to be a lot more conflict for you. There's going to be more emotional disappointment. There's going to be more conflict. It's very apparent to me here that you really need to work upon your own healing. And Spirit's saying like, yeah, 2 of Cups in the reverse. Also, yeah, another 7 of Swords. There's a pattern that's repeating here from your past relationships to your current relationship, because you're not, you're trying to find your happiness, I see, like in other people, but you're also, it's a struggle to make them see how you see, or to make them love you, basically. When you do have so much love to give, you're not surrounding yourself with the right people. I don't know if this is making sense to you. Let me know if it is. I just don't feel that you're appreciated like you should be, okay? And there is like a lot of healing that's required. We are in the year of 1. It would be a very good year for you to work on your healing and yourself, okay? Elise, hi Elise, how are you? Hi Manuel, how are you? Elias, hi. And Miami posted a question. Douglas, I'll put you on the list. I don't know whether I'll get to you all, guys. I'm only going to do like 20 more minutes here. Miami, I will be having a quick break, okay, and then I'll get back to it. I won't be too long. Just want to grab a water, and just like, I've got to go downstairs and feed my dog quickly, and then we'll get back to it, okay? So Miami, if you're still there, I don't know if you put your question in the feed before. I think you did. Oh my goodness, you had an accident. I'm so sorry to hear that. So Miami may be busy. Thank you. Kabita, please do not post questions in the feed. I don't think I'll get to you today, Kabita. You can donate. My PayPal's in the description. If you want to donate, you can do so. That would be really, I would really appreciate that. Okay. Okay, I wish you a speedy recovery. This is why I don't ride motorbikes. I've been living in Bali for 15 years, and I tried getting on a scooter once, and I was just like, fuck, this is no way. I'm too nervous. I'm too like, no. So, oh dear, okay. Is there legal stuff that's going to come of that as well? I'm just going to ask you, okay, about that. You're going to be okay, all right? Your bank balance may suffer though. Who was in the wrong in this situation? Was it you or them? Who was in the wrong? You will have surgery, I'm hearing. You have the strength to get over this. Make sure that you're eating properly, you know, having the right things. If you can use supplements as well. No one was in the wrong, you lost control. I lose control. Sorry, I'm trying to make light of the situation here. Maybe things with wheels are not good for you. Spirit's having a joke with me. Okay, we're trying to get light of the situation. As long as you're okay. There's a bone broken, I do feel. Have you broken something? You're going to be out of pocket a little bit because of this. Like, this is going to cost you some money. Okay. Alright. Maybe you need to get the boss. Alright, let's have a look and see what's here for you. And then I'm going to break Two of Pentacles, two of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so Spirit sort of showed me the accident, saying it was like a quick, shit, should I go that way or should I go that way? And then bang, indecision cost you to be in the hospital. But you're there now, it's happened, okay? I actually don't think there's any major lesson to be learned from this. It's just something that happened, okay? You have the strength to get through this situation. Did you break a bone? The Death card. This is sort of like taught you something here. Oh, how interesting. I want to know where you were going when you had the accident. Tell me where you were going, what were you on the, oh my God, what were you on the way to do? What were you on the way to do when you had the accident? Do you know? Where were you going? To an NA meeting, what's that? NIA or NA, what does that mean? Maybe you weren't supposed to be at that meeting. An NA meeting? Was it an AA meeting or an NA meeting? I don't know what that's all about, but maybe you weren't supposed to go, Miami, to that meeting, okay? Because the Six of Wands come out in the reverse. I don't think this has happened about any karma. I just think that it's happened because you weren't supposed to be at that meeting. Partly because you weren't supposed to be, yeah, you weren't supposed to be at that meeting. This is two people meeting or a meeting. Especially if it involved a masculine energy or someone in authority. Does it involve someone you don't like, or like the meeting you were supposed to go to? Something about something wouldn't have been successful if you went to that meeting. Okay. I don't think you're going to drive the scooter again. I think you're going to let that idea go and look at other means of transport. If you're afraid of seeing a masculine, then that's why, yeah, that person like is no good for your energy. And to make sure you're cleansing your energy around that particular person that you didn't want to see, okay? Or you were scared to see or scared to front or have that like thing with. There's some sort of new opportunity coming in for you that you're going to hear about. There's something that you're going to really love. Are you looking for a new job? Has this got to do with work? Were you going to something to do with work? All right, that was your reading. I am going to have a quick break. I won't be too long. Okay, thank you for waiting, guys. If you hear a bell behind you, it's my dog. He's got a new collar which has got a bell on it, which I'm not going to go into that. Hi, Clarity, how are you? Okay. Mandy, hi. Okay, let's have a look at the list. There's only a few people on. I'm not going to be on for much longer. I'll probably just take another question. Dolphin, post your question if you're there. Dolphin. Dolphin, post your question, Dolphin, and that is it, guys, today. I'll be on live in another week. I may be doing a live when I'm at work, but it'll be in the morning. It'll be a morning live if I do. How will the rest of January be? Waiting for some important news. Let's have a look and see what's coming in for you. Just going to do a storyline. Okay. You won't be disappointed. I'm hearing you won't be disappointed with something that's coming in for you, Dolphin. Okay. Perhaps it's financial news. Okay. Maybe it's a decision you made. I do feel that you'll be learning something new very soon. It's exciting. It's new. I like this energy. Someone's coming in to offer you something. There may be a lot of competition around you, or you feel that you have been in a competitive situation. I want you to make sure that that you don't have that lack of mindset, or like you deserve this, or a feeling of you do deserve this. Like, don't think negatively about this situation. I do feel definitely an offer, an exciting offer coming in. Whatever it is, could be a romance as well, could be about relationships or a person. Okay, yeah, and there's the news. So it's definitely coming in, all right? The list is closed now, guys. It's definitely coming in. You may have been very undecided about even entertaining this, I want to say, okay, or this person or this situation, but it is coming in, and it's going to really support, like, you're not worrying anymore. It's like you know what the news is going to be. So it's going to come in, and it's going to end some sort of worry that you've had, because you're going to know. So what's it bringing? I'm seeing an Ace of Wands. Let's see what comes out. What's it bringing? No, yeah, no more confusion. This has hit you on an emotional level, or like there's a lot of insurity about, or being unsure about how this is going to pan out. How is it going to pan out? It's something that you really want. It's something that you really would love. You have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Is this a new job offer, or a new opportunity within work, or money? I don't want you to sit in the energy right now of like feeling that someone's always going to get the upper hand from you, or like it's not for you, or good things not for you. I'm seeing Wheel of Fortune energy. You really need to think positively about this, and like keep thinking positively about this until this information comes in, because you will be waiting. You're waiting here up to a week. I'm hearing like a week is really significant, or by the next 7 days, in the next 7 days. All right, something about in the next 7 days. There's a lot of conflict here surrounding others. There's a masculine here. I feel the masculine is bringing the news. Your father could be significant in all of this, or a masculine friend. Someone that cares a great deal about you, that is a masculine in your life here. Okay, so you've got the card of celebration. It came out in the upright. I think you're going to get the news you want. Remember, you can create anything. You can bring anything in, okay? Yeah, the Magician really wants to come out here. Who is this masculine? There's a masculine here. I thought you were going to, you thought you were going to be disappointed, but you're going to release some sort of like difficulty that's been draining your energy, I'm hearing. Okay, I do feel there's still a struggle coming up for you though, Dolphin. I just like, I feel there's a struggle coming up for you, but you will get work. Okay. In the next 2 months, your life's going to look a lot different, but there's a lot of struggles to go through first before that happens. You're definitely coming into union with a person that's supporting you get a job, or you're getting a job. There's an Ace of Wands I was seeing. Okay, yeah, so there is like, there's definitely a job coming in. Make sure that you're not overworking or overthinking or overdoing something here. Like, protect your energy. You will get what you want, but it will be the next 2 months. In the next 2 months, I'm hearing, okay? 2 is also on the screen right now. So the next 2 months, you will get an offer, but there's going to be some sort of like conflict here. And you'll be moving away, you'll be moving on. And there's some sort of lesson here about like needing to be vulnerable as well. Possibly needing to look at your finances, or how you like your relationship with money here as well. There is a lot of decisions to come up, and you will get what you want. The masculine is definitely supporting you. You're traveling, you're moving away, you're definitely moving out of home here with the 4 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Wands in the reverse. And things will work out the way they're supposed to, but there's going to be a little bit of mental and emotional struggle that goes with this until that happens. Okay, you'll have a lot of decisions to make. Okay, that was your reading. I hope that, yeah, there's that Hierophant, so you will get a secure job that you want. And there's that Wheel of Fortune I saw at the bottom of the deck. So there is good things coming in regards to career. But I do feel that like there's going to be some sort of struggle. So you'll get some good news, but then there's going to be struggle about like moving possibly, or having to wait for the job that you want. That was your reading, Dolphin. I hope that you're all doing really well. Sorry if I didn't get to you online. Those who I didn't get to, I apologize. I will be on in 1 more week, and I'll try and come on every day on my live. And yeah, I hope that you all have an amazing week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. All right.